it comes to annoying video game sidekicks, we've got to talk about Slippy from the Star Fox series.
Slippy here. I'm okay.
Among this frog's larger personality defects is his constant need of rescuing and inability to shut up for more than 3 seconds at a time.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
At number 5 is Navi, your fairy friend from the Zelda series, who will not stop bugging you. If I hear, hey, or listen, one more time, I swear to God, we are turning this video game around and going home.
Listen.
The 4th spot is occupied by your sidekick in Def Jam Fight for New York. No, literally, it's a sidekick. In this game, you get texts and voicemails on it telling you about your next fight.
Hey man, it's Blaze.
What's up?
I'm glad the iPhone came around. Number 3 is Hupo from the Klonoa series. Our main gripe is how he constantly introduces himself despite nobody caring who he is.
This is Klonoa. He's from Wind Village, and my name is Hupo. And my name is Hupo. And my name is Hupo.
Are you talking to me?
I'm Adam from X-Play, and no one gives a who you are.
And I'm Hupo.
2nd spot belongs to Sheva from Resident Evil 5. We'll keep this quick. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Oh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
That's why I'm your partner.
And who else could be number 1 but America's favorite flying fox, Tail? Oh, sorry, that's not my cell phone ringing. It was my gaydar beeping so fast that it produced a ringtone. But obviously, that's not why we object to Tails. I mean, he's sort of the ultimate nuisance. Eardrum piercing voice? Check.
Let me help.
Ability to state the obvious? Check.
It looks like the princess was moved to another location.
Lack of any clear purpose? Check and make.
I'll do my best.
See you in hell, my friend.
Because we get tens and tens of emails every year about our negative viewpoint of the Sonic series, we here at X-Play will strive to create a fairly positive review of Sonic Colors for the Wii, starring everyone's favorite Azure rodent. I mean, Blue Hedgehog. Colors takes our hero on a trip to a nefarious carnival created by Dr. Eggman. It's up to you to save the aliens being held hostage for their powers by using their powers for yourself. Yes, it's a story better left on the floor of Friedberg and Seltzer offices.
What?
Yes, it's a story better left on the floor of Friedberg and Seltzer offices. Better left in /fiction forums. What fans of the series have come to expect.
Wah, 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 wah.
I know I say that every time, but this time really nothing will stop me.
Remarkably, this is one of the best-looking Sonic titles to grace the Wii, which is like saying it doesn't remind me of a clown in a blender. It doesn't make my eyes bleed as much. That the development team finally put some of those creative juices that they've been hoarding on the shelves into designing rather interesting environments like industrial Candylands. And maybe I was roughed up by a TSA agent a little too much, but even the writing seems to have improved.
Either being used for their magical powers by an evil man, Or to make underwear to be worn by Sally.
Unfortunately, Creative Juice doesn't go nearly as far as it once did, since so many of the levels are about as boring as watching The Mentalist. C-SPAN 2. That the development team finally put some of those creative juices that they've been hoarding on the shelves into designing rather interesting environments like industrial Candylands. Slightly more entertaining than Skyline. It's these wisp aliens that can give Sonic new powers or completely transform him into something new. Too many stages, however, are based around these slow, clunky, counterproductive powers that work against the main mechanics the series is so noted for: speed and platforming. Perhaps the one thing that Sonic Colors gets right is being the most 2D, 3D game on the Wii.
I find that hard to believe.
So when the game is not boring, not slow, actually acting like a Sonic game, fans of the series might just find a glimmer of hope in this beautiful mess. That's why we're giving Sonic Colors a 3 out of 5.
I must be a goddamn new type, because I saw this coming from a mile away!
Yes, it actually has been 14 years since Star Fox 64 came out. Time flies when you're out there, living your life on the mean streets.
Trust your instincts.
But assuming you're ready to plunk down about $40, you can return to that furry galaxy where anthropomorphized animals are fighter pilots, if you're into that kind of thing. Star Fox 64 3D is a pretty unambitious title, but it does a great job of delivering what many fans want, a faithful adaptation of a very good N64 game. It starts with a Star Wars-like text crawl.
Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James's son Fox about his father's fate.
Yeah, let's get on with it.
Fox has again invaded the Lilat system.
All right already. The main change to the game, beyond a forgettable local multiplayer mode, is that you can now use the 3DS's gyroscopic controls. That means tilting the 3DS will allow you to pilot your vehicle. It seems like an interesting concept, but the controls just aren't precise enough to work well. And when you move your handheld around, you frequently lose the 3D effect. Slippy is still incredibly femmy.
Slippy here. I'm okay. Whoa! Help me! Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
Go away. All right, Trumpy. I'll go then. I'm over here, Mommy.
Talking to Billy Barty.
The characters' mouths still move way too fast.
You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me.
And yes, they still advise you to do barrel rolls.
Do a barrel roll!
You're not my dad. Unfortunately, Nintendo really didn't make any additions that add much value, unless you're a total junkie for stereoscopic 3D.
My Emperor! I've failed you!
Star Fox 64 3D gets a 3 out of 5.
Saturday, March 4th, Bushnell High. Detention. 5 students enter with absolutely nothing in common. But by sunset, they will be changed forever.
I want to congratulate you for being on time.
Excuse me? I think there's been a mistake. I mean, I know this is a retro parody show, but I don't think I belong here.
We're gonna try something a little different. Since you all like playing video games so much, today, you're gonna write a review.
Is this a test?
You will not speak, move, or sleep. That way, maybe you can find out something about yourselves.
Excuse me, sir. I write reviews all the time, and I haven't managed to learn much.
Sit down, Sessler.
Thank you, sir.
My office? Right across that hall. Any monkey business is ill-advised. Any questions?
Yeah, I got a question. Does Gunpei Yokoi know that you raid his wardrobe?
Who?
He invented the Game Boy.
So you like to play games, boy. Let's play a little game. It's called Russian roulette. You first.
You think I won't?
I think you're a gutless turd. Do it! I want to see how tough you are.
This one bullet crap. 3 bullets. I want 3 bullets. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so you really are a tough guy, huh?
You still think I won't do it?
No!
That's all, folks.
No! So you do like games.
You'll love my review. Tecmo succumbs to the man by bringing us Tecmo Classic Arcade, all in a neat little package so those pompous, selfish, doofus pigs from the 80s can look back on their lame little childhoods and remember when everything was, oh, gumdrops and lollipops and puffy little white clouds. F that. I hate nostalgia. It reeks of greed and money and principles and education and government intrusion. And I hate it all. Oh, this game's got Swimmer. I love Swimmer. All those dweebs and wastoids got into hoity-toity Frogger bullcrap, but Swimmer was one of those on the outside looking in. We went under the logs like true outcasts, not over them. I hate Frogger. Strato Fighter was trying to be like Defender. Like Pretty in Pink was trying to be some kind of wonderful. You could totally see the difference. I hate everybody!
Hey man, oh man, hey man, hey man, oh man, hey man, I hate you all, give me money, hey man, oh man.
Oh, Bomb Jack. Yeah, you know a teacher came up with this one. It looks fun, but then they try to slip history lessons into it. Oh, yeah, like we're supposed to know that this is Egypt, or Rome, or Shermer, Illinois. Who cares? Star Force was trying to be that game that ate all the nerds' quarters down at the pizza place. Yeah, I kicked that guy's ass. Then I laughed in his face. Then I ate his pizza. And then I slept with his girlfriend. and then I got a burning sensation in my scrotum. Don't you understand my pain? Tecmo Bowl is probably the most popular game here. You can pretend you're a superficial jock by playing football. Yay! Touchdown! Go team go! Go team go! Oh, you'll never do anything after high school football except work in a gas station, but today you scored! Yay! Tecmo Cup was for soccer fans, or what I called them, pussies. I shouldn't forget about pinball action. Like this could ever replace the romantic notion of true pinball. You know, my dad used to take me to the arcade and we'd play some pinball before he got so drunk and beat my mom and gave me emotional trauma. The kind of trauma I've been whining about for years.
If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke!
Oh hey, there's Pleiades. Yeah, I don't know what it means, but I bet it's Swahili for cheap Galaga ripoff. Throw in Rygar, which was serviceable, and some other games that remind me of other more popular games, and that's pretty much what Tecmo Classic Arcade has to offer. So, for this lazy, quickie video game package put together for a quick buck, I give Tecmo Classic Arcade 2 teenage pseudo-rebellious attitudes out of 5. Yeah, I'd give it 1, but that's what you'd expect, isn't it? And I never do what's expected, because that's how I roll.
That review sucked, Pierre. Next time I come in here, I'm loading 6 bullets.
I just wasn't myself anymore. Did I leave the bathtub on? Were my feet in the right shoes? Worry it was taking over my life.
You may be one of the millions of people who suffer from chronic worry disorder.
It got to where I couldn't even leave the house anymore.
But now you don't need to leave the house ever again. 'Cause Grizzlebees delivers! So stop worrying and order a bucket of zesty onion wings with Hala Maple Pino Sauce. Grizzlebees, you'll worry you had too much fun!
Thank you, Grizzlebees. I was hungry.
Grizzlebees now delivers. Call now and get a free order of cookie bread.
You know, standard lunch.
Soup. Apple juice. PB&J with the crust cut off.
I'm allergic to crust.
Here's my impression of life at Big Adam's house. Oh, son.
Yeah, Dad?
How's about a game of Oregon Trail?
Oh, gee, Dad, but I've got homework.
That's all right, son. It's educational.
All right, what about your family?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, that's real easy. You lazy, no good Nintendo playing, freeloading sucker with a f***ing hard-on for a bitch named Zelda. Oh, yeah? What about you, huh? What games do you play, Dad? Space War. No, Dad. What about you? Space War. No, Dad. What about you?
That's kind of a weird conversation to have.
Bull, it's all part of your image. I don't believe a word of it.
You don't believe me?
No.
No?
Did I stutter?
You believe this? Yeah, it's about the size of an Atari cartridge, huh? Do I stutter? See, that's what you get in my house when you beat your old man's high score in Gravatar.
You shouldn't have said that.
How was I supposed to know?
Just read your review.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Midway Classic Arcade 1, 2, and 3. A total of 50 games between the three. Let's do this! Lame, ass, and kill, and kill, and kill. Sucks eggs. More like Pussy Boy. Would Pussy Boy deliver balls? Meh. Okay. Suck. Your intensity is for stupid, lame, weak. Stupid.
Beware, coward.
Weak. Lame. Wet and lame. Awesome. Named after your mom's glow. Rock. Stupid. Boobs. It's like your mom. Long, boring, and a slut. Sweet. And kill, and kill, and kill, and kill. Sucks. Next. Ninja robots. Toasty. Pig. Take that, Mom. Lame. Monkey. Twice as lame. What the Yes! No! Weak! Stupid! Okay. Still sucks! What the? Wait, I didn't say anything. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And Super X-Play High rules! So in conclusion, if you're old and retarded, Midway brings back the games you grew moldy with in 1 and 2, while sticking old racing crap in 3. That's why I'm giving Midway Arcade 1 a 3, 2 a 3, and 3 a 2 out of 5. Bitch.
Something coming up the plumbing, poor Luigi's in a bind. Giant turtles out to get him, creepy crabs are right behind. Fireflies, jeepers, yikes, they're all coming out the pipes.
Mario, where are you? It's Atari Mario Brothers with Mario from Donkey Kong, his brother Luigi, and lots of crazy creatures. And it's twice the fun when two play at once, because you need all the help you can get. Mario, where are you? Mario Brothers, new from Atari.
Shop at the sign of the Jackal-Headed Man at Nubis Markets.
So, what's gonna happen to us? I mean, I consider you guys my friends, and you guys are my friends, right?
You want the truth?
Yes, I want the truth.
No.
Gee, thanks.
Adam, I can't be friends with everybody. You don't know the pressure I'm under.
I don't understand pressure. You! You! You know why I'm here? Do you? You found a gun in my locker.
Why did you have a gun in your locker?
Parents are always on my case. You always play games all the time, so why can't you make them? I programmed this pong game with the paddle that was supposed to bleed. But blooped. Blooped.
Killing yourself is not an option.
Yeah, man, you know, we've all felt alone.
But we're here for you.
Yes!
Kill myself? Well, I wasn't gonna kill myself. I actually had a detailed plan to kill everyone in the school. Let me show you. See, the bomb was gonna go off here, which would flush the students down this hallway to the underground spike pit I had dug. And that's filled with deadly acid. I'd have a couple of grenades in, and then I'd spend the rest of the time picking off students one by one. Now, of course, everyone would try to go to the doors, but I had locked them ahead of time. It's kind of cute you guys would think I would kill myself, so I'll let you live and go ahead and write that review.
Taito is a Japanese company started by a Russian man in Japan in 1953. Despite being a collaboration between a former and current enemy of America, they have made some games, both good and bad. I would like to share my opinions with you. The most famous game is Space Invaders, where enemies from space invade, and you must stop them. Think of Manifest Destiny. They are America, and you are an Indian, and in 5 minutes, you are dead. It's not that fun. Another game is Bubble Bobble. This game is fun. You are a dinosaur who blows bubbles and captures creatures in them. Then you pop the bubbles. I know that creatures appeared on Earth millions of years after the dinosaurs, but the game is really fun. The game has a sequel. It involves rainbows. The kids in the remedial classes might like it. Also, there's a game called Elevator Action. You shoot people in a building that want to shoot you. I don't know why, but it's pretty exciting for a level. Most of the other games are not as well known. New Zealand Story is about a kiwi bird saving his buddies from a walrus. It's not very realistic. Birds don't wear shoes.
No, duh!
Ninja Kids is about some ninjas who are kids and fight the Satan. I don't like the fact that the ninjas don't wear black, but I like how the stuff around them breaks. It's pretty realistic. Many games in this collection look like other, better games. And there's one game called Super Kicks. I don't understand if this is fun or not. Also, the light gun games don't use the light gun. I mean, come on. That's like filling your Trapper Keeper up with college-ruled paper and forgetting your mechanical pencil. While these games are accurate reproductions of the original arcade games, they're not very compelling. Then again, my parents still like to listen to music that doesn't sound like Information Society. Title Legends gets a 3 out of 5.
So, why are you in here?
Me? I shoved the Genesis cartridge up Larry Lester's ass and taped his buns together. See, Larry's really hairy, and when they pulled the cartridge out, most of his hair came with it. And some skin, too.
Oh my God.
And it also ripped a hole in his descending colon, entering the peritoneal cavity, where it got entangled in his small intestine. When they pulled it out, it tore his superior mesenteric artery. And the paramedics, they did all they could. They filled him full of fluids, but there wasn't much they could do. He spent the next 5 days in a chemically induced coma until an abscess formed around a retained piece of the cartridge, and it grew out a resistant strain of bacteria they usually only find in monkeys. And they were forced to do surgical decompression. They moved him to a nursing home 4 months ago, and the doctors say that he's fully aware of his surroundings, but he can't move or speak. And the only way he can interact with this environment is by blinking his eyes. And all of that is because of me and my dad. I mean, he just says, you gotta be the best, you gotta win, win, win! Son of a bitch.
Larry Lester is such a dumbass.
ジオン開発工場では量産型モビルスーツの最終テストが繰り返されていた。 RX78 ガンダムパーフェクトコレクション機動戦士ガンダムバンダイのプラモデル。
I am so glad you're letting me give you a makeover.
Hey, look, it's Morgan's review.
Sonic Gems review by Morgan Webb, Detention Hall. I was really excited to review Sonic Gems because a game about emeralds sounds like it would actually be interesting. But It turns out this is really about a blue hedgehog with an unhealthy obsession with plain gold rings. Really, if I was gonna have to travel all over the world collecting rings, they'd at least have to have settings and actual gems in them if you expect me to run. Anyway, Sonic Gems is a collection of the best Sonic games of all time that weren't good enough to get into the other collection of the best Sonic games of all time. This explains why the only really good game here is Sonic CD. Some people consider Sonic CD to be the best Sonic game ever, but those people can be safely ignored. It is really good though, and holds up surprisingly well for a 2D game. We're stuck with the US music, but who wouldn't dig a catchy anthem like Sonic Boom? Sonic the Fighters is a watered-down Virtua Fighter clone that has never been released in America before. Turns out we weren't missing much. But it's weird enough to be interesting for a while. If you've ever wanted to beat up a Sonic character, here's your game. Sonic R is a racing game originally on the Saturn, which means about 4 people have played it before now. The gameplay is slippery and kind of difficult, but the real draw here is the music. I know, it's no Miami Sound Machine, but what is? The rest of the games are Game Gear titles that are nice to have as reminders of why we play Game Boys today. Special recognition should be given to Sonic's Spinball, which may be the worst version of anything. Ever. In conclusion, Sonic CD is a lot of fun. A couple other games are good distractions, and the rest should probably be put in a video game vault of shame, stacked next to the unsold copies of Bubsy 3D.
Hold on, everybody. Here it comes.
I give Sonic Gems collection a 3 out of 5. She's ready! She's ready!
Ugly girl, my face makes you hurl. Sad I have it, I should bag it. Acne everywhere, unwanted facial hair. I'm a relation to Frankenstein's creation.
You're so ugly, you disgust me.
I'm a bland, homely girl, all alone in the world. I'm as flat as a fart, thin and lanky.
You're a dog and a troll. Were you hit by a train? Don't go near you, cause your breath is skanky.
Don't get touched, I'm afraid. Cause guys say I'm an eyesore. Ooh, I'm an ugly girl, my face makes you hurl. Sad I have it, I should bag it. Acne
You're so ugly, you disgust me.
Boo hoo hoo, yeah.
You're so ugly, you disgust me.
Dear Mr. Vernon, we accept the fact that we had to devote an entire episode to retro games for whatever reason, but we think you're crazy. Seriously, no one needs to devote an episode to these games. That point aside, what we found out is each gamer inside of us is a brain, an athlete, a kook, a princess, and a TV host. Sincerely, The Breakfast Club.
Not another suicide pact.
I need communication. Na na na.